What's up, everyone? Today we're going to look at the overall market. Bitcoin has crossed over 103,000. We got to talk about that. A lot of altcoins are pumping. I'm going to also show you the Bitcoin dominance because you need to know what's about to happen. Because when the Bitcoin dominance crashes down, your altcoins haven't even ran yet. I mean, they've pumped, but they're about to go up a lot higher. So don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, of course, and let's get right into it. The first thing we need to talk about is the fear and greed index. And you can see for the last year, this is what it's looked like. Okay. Currently, above me, we are at 70 out of 100. So, guys, we are in greed again. The last time we were in greed was right here, this line that I drew for you. We got to extreme greed in early December, but in greed, we were in November of 2024. So, do you remember what happened in November and December? That's when the top came in December when we entered extreme greed. We're almost there, to be honest with you. Like extreme greed is extreme greed, green. Did I say green or greed? Extreme greed is dark green. Right now, we're lime green. We're light green. You could see 70 out of 100. We're in greed. We're not in extreme greed yet, but soon we're going to be there. Okay. We are not in extreme fear. If you've been following this channel and if you're subscribed, you know I make videos every single day and you should be up significantly on all the cryptos we've talked about on this channel. If you've been buying the dips, okay? We bought when it was extreme fear. We bought in fear. We bought in neutral, but now is the time to continue to hold, especially if you hold the right altcoins. And I believe I hold the right altcoins. I believe our community is locked in. And I just want to talk about this real quick and show you guys that once you get to extreme greed, that is the time to start exiting the markets, right? Now, it doesn't mean right when we get to dark green, extreme greed, you got to sell it all. That's not what I'm recommending. And this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all my own opinion, but this chart's very important that you understand. So I would Google all the fear and greed indexes out there and study it today. Study it this weekend because this alone will help you win with stocks and crypto. Me personally, I think the market cap is going to grow. You could see right now we're at a $3.26 trillion market cap. We're creeping back up. I think we're going to at least 4 to potentially 6. I think 6 trillion, if we get to 6 trillion, it's going to be interesting to look at the charts with the RSI, the stochastic, and the MACD at that moment. Our favorite altcoins and even Bitcoin, that's one thing we're going to be locked in on. But if we get to a $6 trillion market cap, I then want to look at the fear and greed index because that will be, I mean, there's going to be so many indicators that's going to tell us when to get out. What's up, guys? I have the deal of a lifetime for you. Look, you've been on my YouTube. You know I call some big runners. And now you're probably wondering what else has some juice in it? What else can I buy right now that I could get a solid return? Well, this weekend, I'm going to make a ton of posts for members about the coins that still have massive opportunities because crypto's been pumping the last 2 days if you missed it. Now, if you don't believe me, here's some posts that I've made and we'll check out the prices today. MSTR 297, what's next? I shared a bunch of reasons for you so you can start to understand what's about to happen. Since that post, MSTR is now trading at $418. What about SoFi also, April 16th? Is this a buy of a lifetime? At $9.11. And now SoFi trades at $13.26. So again, there's been a ton of wins, but now you're wondering, what can I buy that's still going to make me money? Guys, I've had Patreon for 2.5 years now. People have made a ton of money and we've called a lot of great buy setups. And I'm about to do that for you this weekend. So make sure you get in today because I'm going to make exclusive videos for members and posts for members. Also, I'm going to extend this out for 2 more days. So if you want to just pay for the year and lock in with me, which I highly recommend, this is going to take you minimum 12 months on the skill set. You get 19% off for paying for the whole year. That means you could join me for less than $100 if you want. See you guys soon. Are you guys aware that the Bitcoin dominance has completely tanked? Look at the RSI right here. And we've been saying this for weeks that the negative divergence was going to play an effect and it's going to crash the Bitcoin dominance. You could see up there where the yellow circle is that we are going down now. And it's just getting started. The dominance will continue to crash down like it did back in November. This is honestly what I believe. So I really do think the time is now in May and June. It's time to lock in. I broke down on yesterday's video or 2 days ago talking about Bitcoin and how crypto is about to go parabolic. Well, in that video, I talk about the price target for Bitcoin. So you got to also be watching the Bitcoin dominance chart also. This is very important that you lock in on and you start to understand the RSI and then also the stochastic and MACD. Let me show you that. So you could see here that we're starting to fall, right? The stochastic is curling over. So this is bearish, which is great for us that hold altcoins. You see the MACD is also going to curl down. This move has just started, guys. So when I made the video yesterday saying we're about to go parabolic, it's because I honestly believe that cryptos and the right coins, you want to make sure you're holding the right coins. By the way, if you want to know my entire crypto portfolio, I just shared it with members yesterday. The link is down below. I show you exactly what I'm holding and the allocations of how much percent I have in Jasmy, XRP, Dogecoin, and all the other coins that I hold. Check it out. But you got to make sure that you're holding the right coins, because when this crashes, basically the money is going to pour into altcoins. Which altcoins is it going to pour into? I honestly believe it's going to be utility altcoins, AI related altcoins, and also, yeah, I would say those two. But you also have to make sure it looks good on the charts. So you have to, it's a big math problem, it seems like. Like you got to look at everything and lock in and find the right one. Good news for you is I'm locked in. I understand how all this works, and I'm here to help you. So all I ask, guys, that you drop a like. I would truly appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, of course, and leave a comment. Let me know if you like videos like this. Share it so more people see, and we'll see you on the next one.